Hmm. Dang. I mean, that's some unexpected stuff. Am I right or am I right? I mean, I'm probably left, but whatever it is. How's it going, guys? MWT here with another video for everybody that was interested in watching this video. First, what I need you guys to do is go down into the little section down here below and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let me know what team do you think has a chance to be first place in the Eastern Conference. So, with all that being said, we're going to go ahead and get right into these NBA recaps for day number 14. We are already 2 weeks in already. So, let's get this rolling, shall we? With the first game, the Washington Wizards beat the Detroit Pistons 115-99. What happened? What happened? Leading scorer for the Detroit Pistons, Luke Kennard with 24 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. And Andre Drummond only 15 points, 24 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Meanwhile, for Washington, their main scorer was Bradley Beal with 22 points. He had 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1 steal. And their next leading scorer was Thomas Bryant. 14 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block. Matchup-wise, let's take a look at this. Detroit was up by 4 points during the first quarter. Then they blew that, let the Washington Wizards go up by 18 points multiple times, 2 times in the second half. And Washington basically won the game by 16 points. So, are the Pistons tanking? Probably. Are they going to make the playoffs? Hell no. HE double hockey stick, no. But we'll see what happens. Neither is Washington. So, next game we got to talk about Brooklyn versus Pelicans. We all knew what was going to happen here. Brooklyn was going to beat the Pelicans no matter what. The Brooklyn Nets win 135-125. I'll talk about another big story through the video in just a second. New Orleans main scorer Brandon Ingram again with 40 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and their second main scorer was Drew Holiday and Lonzo Ball, but I give it to Drew Holiday. 15 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks. Meanwhile, for Brooklyn, their main scorer was, of course, Kyrie Irving. 39 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, and 3 steals. And next, Caris LeVert with 23 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Matchup-wise, let's take a look at this. The Pelicans were up by only 1 point during the first quarter, and then Brooklyn Nets just came back and torched them apart. They were up by 20 points 2 times in the third quarter. But I want to talk about this. 40-point quarters are starting to become a thing again. And that's starting to scare me. Because then, at some point, 50-point quarters are going to start becoming a thing. And that's even scarier. Take a look at this. The Pelicans versus the Nets in the third quarter. If we take the third quarter alone, the Pelicans outscored the Nets by 11 points. 48-37. 48-37 in the third quarter. The Pelicans outscored the Nets. But the Nets still won the game by 10. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Imagine if these teams are doing this consistently. Obviously, that won't be able to happen, but imagine if they will in the future. That's going to be scary. And we're going to have a problem with scoring. Next, Houston versus Memphis. The Houston Rockets obviously won this game. 107-100, the final score. The box score, let's take a look at it really quick. Houston's main scorer, of course, James Harden. He was actually playing point guard today, which is really surprising. 44 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. Always needs to pad his stats. Eric Gordon, next main scorer, only 16 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Meanwhile, for Memphis, their main scorer, Ja Morant, of course, the rookie, with 23 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1 steal. And Dillon Brooks was next, and he had 17 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. Now, matchup-wise, take a look at this. The Memphis Grizzlies were actually up by 6 points during the second quarter. They blew that. Let the Houston Rockets go up by 13 three different times in the fourth quarter, and that's why the Rockets won by 7. It was an okay game, but at the end, you knew the Rockets were going to win this game no matter what. So, that's all I got to say about that. Next, Milwaukee versus Minnesota. We also knew what was going to happen in this game just because, who wouldn't pick Milwaukee to win this game? Bucks win 134 to 106. And let's take a look at this box score really quick. Milwaukee's main scorer, of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Greek Freak, with 34 points, 15 rebounds, 6 assists. Next, Chris Middleton with 26 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, still out. They don't have Karl Anthony Towns. Their main scorer, Andrew Wiggins, 25 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And Robert Covington also chipped in 15 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Matchup-wise, the Minnesota Timberwolves never led this game. It got bad to a point that in the fourth quarter, the Bucks were up by 32 at the end of the game. And they won the game by 28. So, I don't know what to tell you, man. The Bucks are still scary. It's like no one better sleep on the Bucks because they are a scary team. Next, let's go over a surprise game, but to be sure for you. Phoenix versus Philadelphia. Now, if you remember, I picked Philadelphia to win this game. The Suns won 114 to 109. Let me say that again. The Suns beat the undefeated 76ers to hand them their first loss of the season. They beat them. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. They were 5-0. Now the 76ers are 5-1. And they lost to the Suns. Now, if you remember, I picked the Suns to only get 19 wins. Now this is starting to scare me a bit. Philadelphia's main scorer, Al Horford, 32 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. Tobias Harris also chipped in 24 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. For Phoenix, Devin Booker, 40 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 block. And Ricky Rubio also chipped in 21 points, 7 rebounds, 10 assists. Matchup-wise, pretty back-and-forth game, actually. I liked it. The Suns were up by 8 points during the first quarter. The 76ers went up by 7 points 5 different times in between the second and third. And then the Suns completely blew the game open and won by 5. So, yeah. Very scary. Very scary. Phoenix might actually make the playoffs, and I'm scared to say that. Devin Booker might will this team. As long as he doesn't get injured, Devin Booker might carry them into the playoffs. Just saying. Now, box score-wise for the next game. I thought Portland was going to win, but the Warriors won this game. That's a little bit frightening. 127 to 118, the final score against Portland. Portland's main scorer, Damian Lillard, 39 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 block. Their next main scorer was actually Hassan Whiteside, 22 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 blocks. For Golden State, very surprising too, Eric Paschall with 34 points, 13 rebounds, and 1 block. Their next main scorer, Kai Bowman. Yeah, Kai Bowman is on the Warriors. Didn't know that? Well, now you do. 19 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists. Very surprising. The Portland Trailblazers were up by 5 points during the third quarter, and then they just completely lost it. And the Warriors went up by 12 points at least 3 different times in the fourth quarter. Won the game by 9 points. The Warriors are still not making the playoffs, but they can at least stop a couple of these Western Conference teams. Like, they could, troll them and, say, hey, we may not make the playoffs this year, but we're going to make sure you don't make it either. And that's really scary a little bit. So, let me know what you guys think. Which team do you think will be number 1 in the East? I should do a poll, but, I'll give some choices. You got Milwaukee, Philadelphia, Boston, Indiana, Miami. You know, these teams are good. These teams are good. They can make a run. So we'll see what happens, but thank you guys for watching again. As always, subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up, like it. And see you guys tomorrow with another video for Tuesday, November 5th. There's 6 games tonight. Pacers versus Hornets. I'm taking the Pacers. Boston versus Cleveland. Boston's going to win this one. San Antonio versus the Hawks. Collins is out and so is Trae Young, so I'm picking San Antonio. Los Angeles versus Chicago. Orlando versus Oklahoma City. I'm picking Orlando. Miami versus Denver. That's actually going to be a fun game to watch, actually. I'm going to watch Miami versus Denver. I'm going to watch that because that's a really nice game to watch. But if I had to pick a team, you're in Mile High and you're going up against Jimmy Butler, you're going to have to really play hard. So I'm actually going to pick Denver. I think Denver's going to win tonight against the Miami Heat. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, have a great day, my friends.